Hey traders, it's Alonso Moreno from Son of Forget online trading community, and today I'm diving into one of the most famous pharmaceutical giants on the planet. And yes, I'm talking about Pfizer, as you can see in the middle of the screen here. PFE ticker, Pfizer on the weekly time frame. And yeah, it's Pfizer. I mean, probably you love them or you hate them. Well, why? Well, the chart doesn't lie, but we know about the company. They were the first ones manufacturing the COVID-19, and well, that saved many lives, but also killed many others with the side effects that nobody knew about. Well, that's something I'm not going to talk about here, because some of you will support what I'm saying. Some others will say, okay, what is this guy talking about? So we are talking about Pfizer. Okay, we've got the weekly time frame. Every single candlestick here is a week of time. There's a weekly demand level at $24.38, which took control as expected. And this imbalance, well, it is looking ready to roar. Hopefully, price will start rallying. And this is a brand new imbalance in the weekly. This is the largest candlestick in many weeks. And let's break it down. I mean, because Pfizer, as you already know, is a company that needs no introduction. It's one of the biggest pharmaceutical players in history, and the one that made sure the world knew its name during the pandemic with the COVID-19 vaccine, where, well, many countries were locked down. Spain was one of them, and it was anti-constitutional to do that. But, well, you like it or not, the weekly is trending up, and there is a strong demand level here on the weekly time frame for Pfizer. So opinions about the vaccine aside, okay, markets don't care about opinions, news, headlines. You know that I'm not using news events or anything, not even COVID-19 event that happened a few years ago. So they only care about, well, one big truth, which is imbalances between supply and demand imbalances. And this is one clear one, okay, that eliminated another strong one here that played out for a few weeks, and now we've got another one which is bullish, and hopefully we'll start doing that. So long bias on Pfizer because of this. The new weekly demand level is fresh. It's never been tested. It was tested the first time on the 13th of October 2025. It is comprised between these two lines here, the $24.39 and $23.58, and it has already gained control in the middle of October 2025, as I said before, and this is the largest bullish candlestick in months, a clear reaction showing professional buying, okay, and when it comes back, we are ready. We should be ready to buy, okay. Pressure stepping in after like 2 weeks of sell-off. It was drifting lower, and now price is trying to do this. So this is like a swing long-term stock type of position that hopefully it will start playing out. And the beauty of this setup is that it's only less than $1 risk per share. So if you decide to take this trade, okay, by the time Pfizer reaches this price here underneath $25.31, you would have doubled your investment. If you invest $1,000, you would have made $1,000. By the time it reaches 26.04, 200%, $2,000, and when it gets up there where you have to manage your position aggressively, you will have made 3 times the risk. So this is a very nice type of trade where you can buy shares, you can buy CFDs, contract for differences, and but it's clear that it's long bias. So this is a fresh demand level trying to play out, and the beauty of this setup is that it is only $1, and this is an imbalance. Okay, this is not support. Support and resistance has nothing to do with supply and demand. This is price action, demand levels, supply and demand. It is a footprint of institutional power, buying power. Remember, support is where retail traders dream of price bouncing. Demand is where the pros already made it happen. And this is the power of waiting. So let's see. Well, on the smaller time frames, we already have, well, on the daily, we have a very strong impulse too. Look at the size of these bullish candlesticks, the largest candlesticks, 2 of them, in a very long time. The last time we had very large candlestick was like back in the beginning of April 2025. So these are the 2 largest candlesticks in quite a few months, and it's trying to rally. The pre-market is trying to rally a little bit more. This is a void to be filled, so we have a lot of room for price to keep on rallying, and this is the power of waiting. As I said, if you've been following my analysis, you already know what comes next. Patience. Trading is the art of waiting for the perfect storm, and this daily demand level together with this weekly demand level is the perfect storm. Strong trend, clear imbalance, and price is revisiting it after a couple of weeks, and now it's trying to show us new bullish strength. So emotions, as you already know, are the enemy here, and most traders panic when they see a red candle or a black candle. Okay, and we should be happy about that, because these red or black candles, bearish candles, are the ones that help these imbalances to take control and for supply and demand traders to buy. So in the smaller time frames, like I said, we can see the reaction already, and there's a lot of room. So let's see. Okay, Pfizer's chart is telling a clear story, a strong impulse move, a well-defined imbalance, a weekly demand level here. So whether you trade stocks, options, or contract for differences, CFDs for Pfizer stock, the logic remains the same. We know where we have to buy. It doesn't matter which instrument we use, options, shares, CFDs, or whatever you want, the logic remains the same. The imbalance here wins. Okay, demand level, weekly trend, and this is what moves the market, not news. And obviously, if you are looking at the smaller time frames, you will have missed this imbalance because everything was down by the time it got down there to the weekly demand level. And then now Pfizer is just, well, reversing as expected. So if you want to learn how to read charts like this and plan your trades with surgical precision, follow my channel, YouTube channel, subscribe to it, like this video, and it will help me create more videos like this. Have a great day.